Thank you for joining the digital wave stage today. I'm Futoshi Sasaki. I'm happy to make my own presentation about 5G and MVNO, titled 5G Policy and its Implication for Mobile Virtual Network Operators. I'm in charge of the MVNO business for 70 years. The MVNO business itself is a quite interesting business model. I hope this presentation is quite useful for you. Maybe you're the policymaker or regulator. My presentation can be very useful. If you're the operator side, please utilize my presentation. Before beginning of the main topic of this presentation, I would like to introduce myself, introduce our company, and introduce about the latest situation of Japanese MVNO market. I'm Futoshi Sasaki. I'm working for Internet Initiative Japan, Japanese comprehensive telecommunication operator for 24 years. In 2007, I was one of the founding member of IIJ's MVNO project. Since then, I was continuously in charge of our MVNO business. Now, my job is formulating our MVNO business strategies and business development. And I'm also a representative of our company for ITUT Study Group 3 since 2019. And I'm also the chairperson of Japanese MVNO Association, more precisely MVNO Committee, Telecom Services Association from last year. I'm leading not only Japanese biggest MVNO, but also the entire Japanese MVNO industry. The next is the introduction of my company. Internet Initiative Japan was established in 1992, and we are the first internet service provider in Japan, launched in 1993. For these 31 years, we have continuously developed internet-related services and solutions, for example, cloud business, security business, etc., etc. And the MVNO is one of our business sector. In terms of the Japanese MVNO, we are the first 3G capable MVNO since 2008. We are the first LTE capable MVNO since 2012. And we are the first full MVNO since 2018. Maybe some of the audience may have such kind of question, what is full MVNO or something like that. So I would like to give you an answer in the following slides. This is the entire IRJ's businesses. We have the fixed network business. We have the cloud business, we have security business, we have the systems integration business for Japanese enterprises, and MVNO is one of our business sectors. I would not like to the detailed explanation about our company, but if you have interested in our company, please see the company's website. This graph shows the overview of Japanese MVNO market in recent years. Bar graph, gray bar graph, and red line graph shows the number of subscription and the total share of Japanese MVNOs respectively. But this line graph shows the current the market share, MVNO's market share, nearly 60%. But this 60% includes various business models, not only the competitive operators, but also the cooperative operators. For example, Japanese car manufacturers, you know, the Toyota or Nissan, Honda, those are the Japanese car manufacturer. They want to provide connected car services for the car owner, their customer. Legally, they need to register as a telecommunication operator because they would like to offer telecommunication service for the end user. In this case, Japanese Telecommunication Business Act required a registered telecommunication operator. But such kind of the MVNO is not and the host operators are not competitive relationship. They're corporate. They cooperate to develop new businesses. But at the same time, in the MVNO market has a very competitive MVNOs like us. So this yellow line graph shows the market share of the competitive MVNOs in Japan. The market share is nearly 10%. It means that 10% of the end user use MVNO services, and 90% of the customers are choosing MVNO services, and also very the cooperative MVNO business like a connected car or something like that. This is the trend of IAJ's MVNO business. Red line graph shows the revenue. You see the significant drop in 2021, mainly due to the severe hyper-competitive market situation. But after then, our annual revenue are recovering for two consecutive years from 2021. And bar graph shows the number of the MVNO subscription broken by the business sector. The bottom part is the B2B, middle part is B2C, and upper part is B2B to X, mainly B2B to C. So apparently, the most strong business sector is B2B. Thanks to the very enormous demands for the IoT connectivity. So I would like to introduce some of our B2B business. First, we are providing LTE services for public safety or first responders, as known as PSLT, Public Safety LTE. We offer redundant connectivity using NTT Docomo and KDDI's network for the first responders who often engage in disaster recovery or disaster mitigation operation. It's a very dangerous one. In this disaster site, the mobile network often be out of service due to the electricity outage or simply the fiber is cut. In this case, we can continuously provide connectivity for first responders using another network. This type of redundancy is quite important for the first responders. That is a very good service for us. And the second one is the IoT use cases. We have a lot of partnership with IoT manufacturers, and one of the IoT partner, IoT device manufacturer, produces connected underwater drones for maintaining submerged infrastructure. like dam or a bank. Our connectivity uses in a underwater drone to connect the drone to cloud, so that remote engineer can diagnose the fault of the submerged infrastructure that improve the workforce efficiency. Another IoT use case is a very unique one. Another of the IoT partner device manufacturer produce a connected vital sensor on a mattress for the sleeping aged people. You know, Japan is a very hyper the aged society right now. So the welfare for the elder people is a very important social issue. So they simply put a vital sensor on the mattress and also the connected IoT module on a mattress, and then they put simply on a bed. That's it. There is no need to make a very complicated the configuration, or also they don't need to prepare some the connection like Wi-Fi or something like that. They simply put the mattress on the bed. It's a very good solution for improving also the workforce efficiency. And the last one is the SIM-free LTE modules. These modules are the product from the cooperation with us and IoT module manufacturers using the softwareized SIM technology as known as soft SIM. Such kind of the solution are quite cheap and effective. There is no need to put physical SIM on a module or physical SIM slot on the module, or there is no need to prepare expensive eSIM distribution services like SMDP Plus or something like that. This is improved to decline the module price. It's a very important for the IoT product manufacturers. So, of course, these four services and solutions are a fraction of our entire IoT businesses. But most important thing is that flexibility. You know, all the use cases, customer demands are quite different. So we must adopt such kind of customer demand to grow our IoT business. This is a very important thing. And we are the Japanese through MVNO, so we have a very high level flexibility to do that. So the first question, through MVNO, what is a through MVNO? ITUT document X-Sub30 provides us the clear definition of MVNO. MVNO is a wireless communication service provider that does not own the wireless network infrastructure over which it provides services to its customers. But there is no clear definition what is full MVNO and what is light MVNO. So I would like to introduce this diagram. In this diagram, MVNO business is broken into three business model. One is the branded reseller. Next one is light MVNO, and the last one is through MVNO. Branded reseller is a very simple business model. All they need to prepare is the retail channel and the its brand. And sometimes they offer some customer support or billing function or incorporate with their host operator. It's a quite simple business model. Second, light MVNO has its own capability to manage their price plan. Of course, they they need to operate some part of mobile core network like P gateway or PCRF, but in exchange for that, Light MVNO has a very huge opportunities. They can compete with their host operators. Branded reseller, no, because branded reseller's price plan is managed by their host operator, so they cannot compete with their host operator. But Light MVNO can do that. So for MVNO is the MVNO which operates some part of mobile core network, especially the home subscriber server. Such kind of the mobile network nodes, they can offer or they can issue their own SIM card independent from their host operator. If their host operator is very reluctant to push eSIM into the market, MVNO can do that independent from their host operator. That is a very big flexibility because in the IoT era, the customer's request is sometimes we need some special SIM card or something like that. So that is a very big point of the MVNO. This graph shows the evolution of Japanese MVNO business model. This is some case study of Japan. Our dawn of the MVNO business is 2008, and most quick launch is of the branded reseller, because branded reseller is quite simple, and there is no need to consider the operation of mobile core network or price plan or something like that. They simply have its own retail channel, branding, that's all. Then the next green graph shows the Light MVNO. Light MVNO is a very big potential. They can compete with the host operator. So in Japan, year 2013 or around, the total number of subscription of the Light MVNO passed the total number of subscription of the branded reseller. Branded reseller has its own ceiling or limitation because they cannot compete with their host operator. But anyway, Light MVNO has met their own ceiling at 2020 or 2021 because of the hyper-competitive market situation, because MVNO often take very good countermeasures for the Light MVNOs, such as digital brand, sub-brand, and acquisition and merger and acquisition. For MVNO needs a very long period for negotiating their host operators, and also they need a very huge investment to operate even a part of the mobile core network. In Japan, for MVNO launch is year 2018, but in recent days, thanks to the enormous IoT demands, connectivity demands, our the MVNO business is quickly launched. It's a very interesting case study. So the information I just explained is the timeline, some kind of history. So what is the big problem now the Japanese MVNO are facing? There is a 5G standalone. 5G standalone is the 5G deployments, and they're completely independent from 4G and legacy network. So I would like to compare two different generations. One is the LTE, fourth generation of mobile network services, and a 5G standalone. LTE, the network architecture, is a very classic one, but 5G SA is a service-based architecture, very new type of the architecture, network architecture. Network moved from the physical to virtual, and all the network nodes in the LTE era of network nodes were operated in on-premise on the bare metal infrastructure, but now 5G SA is supposed to be operated in a cloud. So the most important change is the cloudification. Actually, the 5G services are very cloudified IT services, and the most important change is the orchestration. In LTE, the network operation is a very troublesome work, but nowadays all softwareized 5G core network is operated by the orchestrator. Sometimes or in the future, we expect that AI help such kind of the orchestration activities driven by the orchestrator. I think 4G to 5G is a quite revolutionary change, and we had twice revolutionary change in our history of mobile core network. First one is, of course, first generation to second generation. First generation is actually analog, but second generation GSM network is fully digitalized. But 2G, 3G, 4G is not an evolution, but an evolution. 2G to 3G, the mobile transmit speed is much higher, a mobile broadband era. And LTE, all the transport network is IP network, and become an ID network. And some the voice legacy nodes are replaced by IMS, but changes are very evolutionary. So we are now seeing the second revolution of mobile core network architecture. This is my opinion. This diagram shows the classic interconnection between mobile network operator to mobile virtual network operator in 4G and 5G non-standalone era. If you choose, we want to choose branded reseller business model, there is no need to make an interconnection between your host operator, but you want to be a light MVNO or full MVNO, you need to make some kind of interconnection between the host operators. Bottom interconnection is for the light MVNO, and full MVNO needs both of them. But those kind of interconnections might be very harmful to maintain integrity of the orchestration. That is the biggest problem we are now facing. Arising question is, how can we leave the gap and adapt the brand new 5G SA while maintaining, my understanding is not a maintaining, but hopefully improving our innovative flexibility. So, ITT Study Group 3 established a new work item in 2019 titled 5G related policy considering MVNO. We submitted the contribution for its first input in 2020, and after 3-4 years, we actively participated in this activity as one of the proponents of this work item. July of this year, Study Group 3 plenary agreed the approval of matured text, and now you can download this technical paper from ITUT website. If you want to read, if you're interested in such kind of the topic, I would like to recommend you download and read the technical paper. This is a title of 5G related policy concerning MVNO. we have a 5G deployment and the MVNO relationship in section 6. We have conceptual models of MVNO in 5G era in section 7. Policy, regulatory, and economic aspect of MVNOs in section 8. And regional case studies in section 9. So, I would like to conclude my presentation with these next steps. For national regulators, this technical paper can be a good practice for developing your own national guideline about 5G and MVNO. And MVNO need to understand there may be no evolutionary way to 5G. It may be required to reap a giant gap from 4G and 5G non-standalone to 5G standalone. But I think this technical paper can be of a good help for them. And also, MVNOs shall seriously consider to join further standardization activities for 5G, beyond 5G, and 6G. You can pave the way by yourself if you need easy path to them. I would like to urge my colleague MVNOs to join these kind of activities. That's a very hopeful thing for me. So that's it. Thank you for hearing my presentation. Appreciate it. Any question are welcome. Thank you so much.